Yo, yo. Peace, everybody. Give me 1 second. I'm going to share this on my page. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and post a little bit on my page here. So decided to share that. But peace, everybody. My name is Howard Trey Tibbs. I'm also known as Trey Star. I wanted to post about this because I thought that was very interesting over the last month since I've made my previous live chat and I wanted to speak about this particular subject here, man. So, um, as I mentioned, this is my personal page, my personal profile. I really don't have a lot of content here. Probably have, like older videos from like 10, 20, 10, 5, 10 years ago, covering different topics. So, but I just thought I just wanted to kind of share a little bit about my experience here. And I'm not going to take too long. I just want to make a quick message here. Mm, very good. So yeah, man. I'm gonna go right into it because 9 times out of 10, this is gonna be posted on my page. So, you got I got my little DraftKings shirt on. Shout out to DraftKings. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna go right into it. I really wanted to just speak on this topic because it's just something I really feel is um very important for me to get this out to a lot of guys who are doing this particular activity here. So, as you know, as I mentioned, my name is Howard Trey Tibbs, also known as Trey Star, and in my previous video, I talked a little bit about semen retention, and I wanted to kind of clear the air about people who are currently doing it and who are, are looking to get into it, and kind of give you an update a little bit of what's been happening. For those who did get a chance to watch it, I greatly appreciate everyone's support. Again, this is my public um, YouTube account. I really don't do a lot of videos, but I kind of have a feeling I'm going to have to discuss this topic a little bit more because it's something that we have to talk about because it is a community. It's this pandemic, this emergency amongst men of means needs to be spoken about. So again, I'm not going to speak too long. Last time it was almost an hour, but I'm going to try to keep it as short as possible. So be right to the point. And if you guys are new, I mean, I'll just say right here, um, feel free to definitely comment below. If you're in the chats or happen to be in the chats, go ahead and share your topic, share up your points. I'd love to speak about this topic itself. But yeah, if you're just catching this video, um, while this video has been done, drop a comment. Let me know. And if you're not able to drop a comment, message me. I've been having issues with some of my comments and people trying to comment in. So yeah, still comment down below. Also like, and hey, if you want to subscribe, I basically follow a lot of different stuff online. But if you guys want to subscribe, go ahead and subscribe, man. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, the normal stuff. But I wanted to talk about semen retention again. I think just based on what I did previously, um, I definitely kind of wanted to get my mind across it, kind of get it out of what I've been going through with it, and also talk about some of the wanted and unwanted attention. And I kind of wanted to talk more about it because I kind of recently went through it today and been kind of going through it for the past month. So I can't really give you a count of how many days I'm on, but I feel since the last time I watched corn or soft corn, whatever the case may be, I would say it was about 60 days. So I know I'm past 60 days, going on 90 days now. So that's why I feel I'm at right now. So I'm at the point where there's going to be a lot of recycle of energy coming in. So my purpose of saying this is just because I just recently went through a few things, man, that just kind of was kind of interesting. So as I mentioned, I'm 60 days in, and you know, I come from South Jersey, so I'm from the South Jersey area, more towards the coast. I'll just say I'm from Atlantic City, and our area is very, how can I say, I love my area. I'm born and raised there. Unfortunately, it's really deserted area. It's not a lot of people coming in like they used to. I mean, maybe for events and things like that they come in, but that's not really what I'm talking about. I want to talk about it a little bit beneath the surface, and it's the fact that you know, especially when you're on a journey, especially when you're in your own journey, your own pathway. Sometimes it gets very difficult to leave the path of the righteous, or to continue to do the things you're doing in a very negative environment. And one of the things I've been doing is, I've been staying focused with, focus on my business, focus on doing things that are very productive, and focus on those very things that are going to get me past those obstacles there. So being in my area and being I'm born and raised in this area, um, one of the things that I've noticed and realized and being in this area is that a lot of there's a lot of negative demonic energy out there. Now I will say, in terms of attraction, I definitely want to make this kind of clear about my attraction. A lot of people do stare at me still. I mean, I've yet to, have any type of relapse or anything like that, which is a blessing. But I do know there are stares. People who haven't contacted me in a while, like I have a cousin that lives all the way on the other part of Pennsylvania somewhere. Shout out to him. He actually messaged me to play games with him, play like computer games with him. And I have another friend that wanted to chop it up with me and stuff like that, but I had to quickly get him off because, as I'm focused on my business, I am so laser focused on getting things done with it that it became part of my priority. But that's just the one in attention. I will say, in terms of the energy I see from a lot of the ladies here, it's not a lot because there's not a lot of people coming out there. And right now, my car is is about to be in the shop soon, so I would love to be driving around and see how that better energy comes around in different environments. But I do know there's some more stares, there's more friendliness among some of the ladies there. There's some women that say hi and things of that nature. Just the ones that are around, but nothing too out of the ordinary, honestly. And that's just kind of what I've noticed right away. And it's nothing wrong with that. I think for the most part, I saw a couple of guys that are on YouTube that kind of spoke about this. Is that, the ones that you don't see a lot of, like the women that are not contacting, the people they're not contacting, you tend to see that some of those your friends or the people that you used to talk to are starting to distance themselves away from you. And also, you're starting to see that the women that you really really want you're starting to get to that attraction. The women that you don't want, the women that don't really apply to you, that don't really, you know you're not really feeling or not really getting to it. Those women are the ones that probably don't like you too much. I'm taking it by example. I quickly realizing that. So that's just kind of what I'm realizing. Um, so that's the whole thing with that. But I wanted to kind of talk about this particular thing because I've been getting a lot of unwanted attention. And what I mean about this is that there's been a lot of people that I can feel that hatred, that inner energy hatred. And I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna kind of tell you a little bit about myself. Coming from, I'm relatively older guy, but coming up when I was younger, I was very sharp. I was in a lot of honors classes and stuff like that. So you can kind of tell I was very different, and I really went through a lot of different things when I was younger that kind of resorted in me just staying by myself. But I still have friends, but junior high, high school is when that started to happen. But I was still relatively, um, shy guy. More so, didn't really mess with a lot of people. I was in my own type of world. But fast forward to now, and I started to realize, especially in being in this semen retention journey, as I talked about in my previous video, um, I'm quickly starting to realize that that's that type of energy starting to come back again. Now, I'm not saying I didn't say hi to everybody. I don't, especially in this area, you don't want to say hi to everybody. But one of the things that I do see is that I'm starting to see this energy of people that when they look at you, they give you really negative looks and very negative energy and things of that nature. Like I'll give you a quick thing that just happened to me. So this is this dude that I used to play ball with. I used to play basketball way like back 10, 15 years ago. I used to play ball around my neighborhood. We had a rec, and it was a really hard place to go out, and play rec and over there and stuff like that. Was okay. I wasn't like the best, but I still played for exercise and stuff like that. But someone I saw that I used to play ball with, and I seen him, and I literally saw a very nasty, negative look in his face. And I reached out, to give him a pound. He did one. Ever had anybody ever you try a pound? He did like this, like they did it like that. That's what he did, and I didn't look at anything about it. I was like, oh, whatever. I just went to catch the bus, but I had someone else do that to me. It's just funny. To me, it's funny, but at the same time, and more seriousness, I try to be as neutral as possible, because I've really been through a lot of that stuff when I was growing up, and a lot of times the best way to kind of go about it instead of trying to approach that person is just stay on your journey. Um, Again, I've been through that and had to deal through a lot of people that were ignorant, a lot of people who didn't really like you, especially if you were different. You wasn't of the norm, and it kind of brought me back to that. And I even though I ignored it, I still was filled with so many different emotions, so many different negative emotions. It took me listening to music to kind of calm me down a little bit, and kind of listen to some semen retention videos to kind of calm me down. But I instantly felt that hate, that energy. And one of the things I'm going to start to do is I'm going to start to try to find my place of refuge to go to after I work from home, because I work at home right now. To go from home and to basically focus on my own journey, because I've noticed as I've went out and went to these places in my own city, my own town I grew up with. I'm born and raised out here. The environment that you're in could cause you to still operate on a low vibration, and I feel it. I felt it, and it was so unfortunate because when you're trying to live the way of the wise and being around your tribe and being around your circle, find your significant other or find significant others, or find your partners for those who are in polygamy and polyamory. Um, you have to find a way to get to that point. You never want to stay in an area, in an environment where that negative energy is surrounding you, because that can lead to some very bad circumstances. I'll just keep it at that. And for me, as I'm fighting to try to get myself in order and try to get myself right, one of the things that I look and strive to do is get my business together. Now, I do work from home, but I would love to work on my business a little bit more so I can start to, you know, gain that knowledge, gain that fight to try to um, avoid all that negative energy that's going on, the negative energy that I see out in the open. These guys don't like you, and they try to do whatever it takes to fight you, or to um they want to do negative things to you. I mean, I'll just keep it as it is. Coming from the hood, I mean, like, that's and you're trying to mind your business, trying to get yourself together. You know what I mean? You don't if you're focused on your path, especially with running a business. Sure, you right now you're focused on you're in your area, but you want to focus on being in the best area that's going to give you a high vibration. That's why I don't always work from home. I try to work at a secluded place, maybe like one of my old colleges or in a coffee shop, somewhere where I can keep either a neutral or high vibration at all times. And even being around this area, you're going to be around that negative energy. But at the same time, you want to be in an area that's you're not going to be bothered too much. You can maintain that high energy and find someone or find a place where it's going to find great refuge. Yeah. So shout out to anybody that joins in here. Again, this is kind of like a freestyle chat for me. What I call freestyle chat. I'm just speaking freely about this. But I just wanted to speak on this because it's just a topic where I wanted to follow up on it, and I'll probably put this in an own folder so for people can look at all of these videos here. For some reason, I'm not able to post other like bigger videos on here. I have to figure it out, but yeah, I just wanted to just post it to you guys and kind of share my experience. I mean, I think to take out of this conversation, what I would just say to you guys is number one, definitely go to the gym, exercise, which I'm working on doing. I want to go to the gym and more so to exercise. Number two, focus on your business. If you're focused on building a business, do that your business in either a coffee shop, co-working space. You can work from home, but if you want to go to different areas, co-working space. If you go have an old college that you go to, an area that has open space that you can talk around with other entrepreneurs, go to those places, man. And then finally, eat right. I'm following an alkaline diet, but it's like 60-40 right now. I would like to increase it once I get a better, my meal prep is on point. But yeah, man, I just wanted to speak this topic, man. Just kind of give you guys inspiration for those who have to deal with a lot of negative people in your life, even whether it's family members, whether it's people that you see on the streets, and you lose confidence in doing this SR movement, man. I just say that, find your place of refuge, find your place that you can work from. You don't have to worry about these negative people because I remember I told you about you're open when you watching porn and indulging in it, you're opening the portal for the dark realm. You really are. And there's a video I saw on YouTube as well, of some porn stars that actually passed away. And I hate to mention her name because essentially there's I've really retired from looking into porn, but one that shocked me was Shyla Styles. I had no idea she died. No idea she died. And I just looked at all the different women on that board that passed. And I said to myself, wow, they open those portals just for the job they do. And a lot of those women died of overdoses, asthma attacks. A lot of bad things happen to them. And this happens on a regular. And this is why we really need to stop watching those porn, because it opens the realm for, death. It opens the realm for negative circumstances. And as I've dealt with my own type of grief and things of that nature, I will never want to go back to porn again. And honestly, it's not that, and more so where I am, it's very difficult when you're not in a great environment. But it's hard, but you have to fight through it. Get a routine. Start. I'll tell you guys to go into get an app called Evernote. Write your notes down. Journal what you do. Make you some objectives to do every day. Put a checklist on that Evernote every single day of things to do, and continue to keep progress on it until you start to get to an objective that you start to now have things in things in order. So hey, thanks for those who do come in. Again, like, comment, subscribe. I definitely reach out to anybody that has anything to say about this. If you have any tips about any smoothie recipes you can take, because I'm also about recovery. When you do relapse, I'm also about recovery and certain recipes that you can take in order to recover. I can help out with that. If you guys want me to reach out to you on that, and I'll just say, hey, just reach out to me, man. I'm an open ear. Okay. I think this is about it. I just want to just share my viewpoints of this, guys. You have a good rest of your Sunday. You guys take care. Have a good rest of your day. All right. Take care. Peace.